Hello everyone and welcome back to the getting ready for Go Fest Copenhagen video. Now this is super exciting because I've never been to a Go Fest out of the country before, and I'm packing. We are due to go tomorrow, so it's the 8th tomorrow. We're flying tomorrow. We are getting there 2 days early because we're going to go do some tourism, film some other videos for the vloggy channel and kind of check out what's actually going to be there because we've got no idea. I feel like it wouldn't be wise to go and then the next day immediately be Go Fest. It kind of gives us that time to integrate and learn everything around us, know where we are, and be able to then go into it and not feel as stressed. Currently trying to pack everything now. We've got so many Pokemon shirts, so many Pokemon hoodies that we're going to be wearing as well. I've kind of gone for a Pokemon Japanese theme through everything, so they're all packed, but we need to pack all the camera gear and everything like that. And we've got the Sparks the challenge that I need to go through and complete. I accidentally completed like 10 levels the other day. However, there is the Ellie Kid. We're not at 60 yet. I'll hit that probably later, but we're going to go through them as well in this video. As you can see, we've got a lot laid out here at the minute. Now these backpacks I got about 50, I think about 50 quid from Amazon, but they are so good. They are literally so good. It comes with all the different apartments as well. There's different ones here so that you can add different ones if you like, and it's got SD card thing here. It's so convenient. Yeah, it is on the little expensive side, but I've had this for 3 years now. I took this to Japan when we did Fukushima, been through radiation. It's got things for your batteries. It's also got a waterproof thing on the underneath so you can pull it off, waterproof. So yeah, this isn't a paid advert by the way, but this is really, really good. Of course, we're going to need European plugs. I've been looking at this sort of Danish plugs. They have like a bottom bit, but you don't necessarily need to have it because they're in older infrastructure. So newer hotels, everything like that, you're fine with the Europe plugs. You just need to make sure they're 200 watt, because if they're 140, if you put like your camera, your switch, your laptop in, it will literally blow. They've introduced a new thing in the UK with airports at the minute, and you can only carry 2 power banks per person. So I've had to pick up another one. But I've got three. These are like Inu. I think they're like 45, but they are so good. These are the ones I've always used. They come with a little bag as well. We've had these ones for nearly 2 years and they are absolutely fabulous. And I've never had an issue. They hold charge extremely well. I've always think it's really convenient to have more than one power bank. I mean, we ideally would have liked to take more than 4, but understandably there is now a limit. These are especially going to be really helpful for Go Fest. If you're traveling, these are absolutely fantastic as well. We've got Dom as well. He has changed his name as well, guys. It's not Pokemon Clips and Tips anymore. It is now Trainer Dom. So I'll put the link in the top of the bio, but this is his gimbal that he's going to be using. I personally don't really use gimbals. I mainly just use my GoPro and everything like that, but that's what he prefers to use. As well, we do have 2 cameras. So one is mine, one is Dom's, so he likes to use that one. I prefer to use this actual tripod. It comes with a little one at the bottom, and it also holds charge. It's like a mini power bank as well, which is also useful, but it doesn't technically count as one towards that. I did double check, but it's mainly just to keep it on charge while it's in use. Currently I am filming on a Sony ZV-1 vlogging camera, but I found this incredibly hard because you've got to hold the tripod and everything while you're walking. It's just not convenient. So I prefer to go for these GoPros. Not essentially the best, I think, filming at night, but when you're filming Pokemon Go videos and stuff like that, that's not necessarily an issue. And you can always put a little light. We've got a few lights here, which you then put on top, and they are really, really cool and they last quite a while, but they're just not really great in the cold. So as long as you avoid absolute pitch black and cold, I think these GoPros are some of the best things to be actually filming any Pokemon Go videos. A must, not just for vlogging, traveling, is a first aid med kit, definitely, because you never know what's going to happen. We've got plasters, paracetamol, painkillers, etc. stuff in here, grazers if you do anything, bandages, because if you're walking around a lot you need like blisters, you need plasters in case something happens. We're going to be covering like, I think it's going to be about 9 to 10 miles a day, so that is an absolute must. So I'll personally be using this tripod. However, Dom has come up with this concoction which sits on his wrist, and then he puts his GoPro on there, so then he's able to do hands-free, which I think is really, really cool. However, it doesn't really work for me, but I prefer to stick with this tripod. But you're going to be able to see him on his videos, on Trainer Dom's videos. He's going to be using this. So it's pretty cool to use as well. We found it smashable as well, so we're taking some pictures and stuff with this. We do have another red one, so these are really going to be good for photo opportunities and stuff like that. These are essential, I think, if you're charging your batteries, because if you're just sticking it in like that, it's going to take so long to do 4 batteries, so I prefer to use these as well. We do have 2 extra spare batteries batteries is another one as well. 2 extra spare batteries, because you never know what's going to happen, as well as 2 spare SD cards and an SD card reader. And you need plenty of cables, I've been going through and checking them all before we travel, just in case they don't work for whatever reason. And a chest mount, which I'm going to be trying to use at some point to try and do hands-free Pokemon going, because it is, when you're walking around all day holding a tripod, it does get quite taxing on your arm. So I'm going to try and see if I can do some hands-free at some point, and we'll give it a go. We'll give it a test. Copenhagen's kind of my test thing for GoFest. Make sure to bring plenty of plugs as well. However, I'm going to be bringing an extension cable because I think it's so much easier. Otherwise, that's only going to do 4 plugs unless they've got the doubles on the bottom, and plenty of little bits in case something snaps and something breaks. Hopefully that has helped you in terms of knowing what to bring in terms of camera gear. I mean, this is my first GoFest, so this is kind of my learning curve. This is what I'd normally take if we're going to Japan, if we're going to abroad, if we're filming any urban exploring videos. So I've kind of gone off that. However, I might go, there might be some things that I will change, but in the next GoFest we do, I will update with that. We do have, like, I forgot to show you this. This is what Dom got. Cooler, which sticks to the back of his phone to cool it down. However, it turns out now that it's going to be absolutely abysmal weather. It's going to be 17 to 20 degrees. It's not going to be hot, so we're going to buy one of them little umbrellas that you stick on, you get the cooler, but there's going to be absolutely no need for that. In other GoFest we will need that, so there will be additional stuff added. If you do have any questions about any of the gear, drop it down in the comments down below and I'm happy to help, because I've been using majority of this stuff for 2 to 3 years, so I'm fairly confident with it. Now I'm going to be going forward. I'm going to be claiming the sparks. I'm not fully at 60 yet. I think there is one at 60, isn't there? There's a Corsella with the sunglasses. We actually got a shiny one of these, and apparently they're super rare, which I had no idea about. So we're going to claim them. Claim all this stuff. Dratini, is it shiny? Unfortunately not. Right, let's check the stats on that. Not too bad, not too bad. We did manage to get Hundo one of these, and Trainer Dom, not shiny, has managed to get 2 Hundos of these, but we've not seen a single shiny one this entire event, which has been a bit peculiar. What is this Jolteon going to be? Is it going to be not bad? It's what we call a middle finger, but it's not bad. Not shiny again, unfortunately. What are the stats on this one? Another one. What the hell? What's happening with these? Oh, and the Ellie Kid. No, unfortunately not. That was an absolutely awful throw. And that one as well. Stop jumping. Oh my god, stop jumping. Oh. Guys, this is awful. What are the stats on this one? With the background. Look how cute that is. That's not bad either. I mean, they're all 3-star, they're not 2-star, which is great. But we'll try that Corsella later, see what that's going to be. We're going to have to do quite a bit of catching and some egg hatching for that one. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and hopefully this video has given you a bit of insight, a bit of help into filming Pokemon Go videos. Now, as I mentioned in the last one, I'm super nervous, but there were so many lovely comments from you guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Saying just go for it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I've never properly filmed with a big crowd, so it's going to be a big step. But if I can do it, you can do it too. And I'm so looking forward to doing it. It's definitely a change for me from exploring run-down abandoned buildings to going out in a massive crowd at one of the biggest events in Pokemon Go this year and filming it. If you're going to Copenhagen GoFest, drop a comment down below and we will organise to do a trade, meet up. It'll be great to see some brand new faces. We're going to be mainly going, it's going to be me, Trainer Dom, and our dad, which is Doncaster Raiding and beyond. So it'll be cool to go out and meet some different people, different communities, which will be super cool to do. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and the next videos you'll be seeing will be Copenhagen GoFest, which I'm so excited for. But I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, trainers.